I am rolling.
Ready?
Yep, and look at
Okay.
her.
I need you to tell me your name and your title, and then you tell me your name and your title.
I'm Linda Malecki. I'm the Chief Legal Officer for the Loretto Hospital.
I'm Natalie Feisick, and I'm the Assistant Attorney at Loretto Hospital.
Hey,
Hold
maybe
on,
tell
hold on
me.
one second. This is in the shop.
Man, apples.
We should be looking at you.
Do not look
Okay.
at the camera.
Okay.
Okay, I'm good.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about the MLP program.
The MLP program is a medical legal partnership, which is an opportunity for us to partner with a legal agency that helps provide assistance to patients who need legal help that they can't otherwise obtain or afford because we want to affect the outcomes of their care. So for example, if a patient comes into the Loretto Hospital with an ailment that is related to a housing situation, say for example they have asthma, and they're unable to control that in their housing situation for legal reasons, they can't afford an attorney, they don't know what to do, our doctors and our providers can refer that patient to our medical legal partnership, which is with the Lawyers Committee for Better Housing, and they will provide free legal representation to help that patient out of the situation. And the goal is to get better health outcomes.
So how many patients are we seeing routinely, do you know?
Do you know?
So I think last year we had about 52 patients or something along those lines. This year we have, I think, like 3 patients. So the program is growing and
So
expanding.
typically, when a patient comes in, what kind of questions do you ask them, and how do you know that they need help? I mean, how do you feel the patients?
So usually our nurses, when they do the initial intake, they go into our medical record, and when they're asking the patient various questions, housing is actually one of the questions on the assessment. So they just ask, are you having any issues with your home, or is there anything going on outside of just the hospital that we can help you with? So anything in your personal life that's affecting your health.
We have a pre-screening form that we use. It's part of the medical record.
Is that form, I'm asking this for myself, is that form given to a patient at registration once they come into the Loretto Hospital?
It's not given to the patient. It's part of the screening by the provider to ask if they have any issues that are related to their housing.
So just briefly tell me the types of illnesses you're seeing as a result of housing.
Asthma is a big one. ADA compliance, lead poisoning, bed bugs. Could be anything like that affects the patient's health that's coming from their home environment.
And even with like eviction cases, that really affects patients in terms of like behavioral health. So we see patients who are having, stress issues and depression caused by being evicted or not being able to afford rent as well.
Do you have any questions, Bob? You think that's good enough?
Yeah.
I want to say one more thing.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
If you were to go to court to try to represent yourself on an eviction case or a landlord-tenant case, it would be overwhelming. Very hard to do, if at all, without an attorney. So this program provides highly skilled attorneys who only do these issues, and it's pretty amazing to see how they can take a case, get into court, and get the right outcome for the patients at no charge. It's just a wonderful thing to watch. So I'm very proud that we can provide that.
Wow.
How far has the program come along that you've seen it?
We started about 3 years ago, and there were a lot of starts and stops because you need a lot of cooperation from many people to get this to work. But this year, we had an award a quality award from the Illinois Hospital Association, recognizing this program for its quality benefits.
So we were able to present on the medical legal partnership in Springfield, which was a great opportunity for us to get the word out there. And even other hospitals were approaching our presentation booth to ask more questions on how they can get involved and how they can get their hospitals to also partner up with Lawyers Committee for Better Housing.
We are the only safety net hospital that has a medical legal partnership program.
Do you see this program developing even more?
Yes.
Can you explain how?
We would like to get more patients involved and let them be allowed to use the service. We're working on that now, exposing more patients to this opportunity. We've educated the providers to help with that as well. So we're doing the best we can.
Do you think, and this is the last question, actually I have two more questions, this one and the last one, but do you see other safety net hospitals jumping on the bandwagon to provide this program at their, locations, or? They're
definitely interested. Especially when I was in Springfield, it got the conversation going. But as Mindy mentioned, we're the only safety net hospital thus far with this program.
If you had to tell anyone in the community about Loretto Hospital, what would you say?
I would say Loretto has made great strides in providing services to patients, great strides in quality, including this program, and that you should try the hospital.
That's what we needed.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.